In this video, we're going to get the basic understanding of domains, and this is your guide to understanding domains, extensions, and a little bit more about exact match, partial match, and branded domains to help you get a better feel for how to choose or work with what you may be creating or something that your client already has. In looking at the types of domains, so there's three different ones. You have exact match domains. These are domains that what they do is they match the exact keyword that you're trying to target. So an example would be Santa Monica Dog Spa or Criminal Defense Attorney Houston.com, Best Plumber in Seattle.com. And one of the cool things is that the SEO Intelligence Agency confirmed that EMDs still beat partial and random domains or branded domains, meaning that when you're trying to rank a page for those specific keywords or a site, that the EMDs have more power in getting to that point as far as the way that they're structured with being an exact match domain. Partial match domain, that's the domain that we're going to be using for the example of this course, is Chomp Orthodontics, which is orthodontics, Chomp. I want to do something a little bit harder that was an exact match because it's more realistic of what you get with a lot of your clients, where you have something that's similar to the keywords that you're trying to target, but there's still a partial match in there, like orthodontics. People are looking for orthodontics office potentially. And then you have what within the examples would be Jenna's Dog Salon, John Smith DUI Attorney, Eric's Plumbing in Seattle. Then you have your random or branded domains. These can be companies, a brand. It can be a random domain that you choose depending on what you're trying to rank locally. If you're building an affiliate site that you're selling calls for, you may be looking at a random domain. And there's things to take into account with that. Now you have old versus new domains. Now your old domains, these are good. They already have age. But you need to do your research on them of what we'll go through in the course on identifying what kind of their age profile has been. So knowing, was this a previous site that was set up by another SEO to drive traffic that didn't work out? Was it a site that was set up and it is Chinese writing on the web pages that you can look back and archive.org? But the goal is if you get an old domain that has an exact match, that'd be kind of ideal for, whether it's you or your client. Now, purchasing old domains, I prefer to purchase expiring domains. Now, these are domains, and expiring domains is what I like because they're still indexed. So what that means is that Google still has them within their index, meaning that they're logged within the Google database. Expired domains, those can fall out of being indexed, and then when you get it back, you have to re-index that site. So you lose potentially, but from what I've seen as far as success, you get rankings faster from an expiring domain that hasn't been de-indexed. And now there's new domains. Now, new domains, essentially, you're building it from scratch, which means that it has no authority. And we'll define authority and show you some tools on how to look at that in coming up in some of the videos. And last, we have domain extensions. The domain extensions, you have .com, which is most widely used. It stands for commercial, it's commercial business. This is ideal for ranking the majority of local businesses. As from what I've seen, and I've done tests where I'll take a .net with a company who they own the .net and the .com, but for whatever reason they built that out on the .net and redirected the .com. I actually reversed that, in which I took the .net to .com, and we saw greater experience or greater results in getting them ranked even higher for what we were doing. The .org is intended for nonprofits. That may be a business that you do have that you might want to rank. .edu for education. Then there's a .city, which is a topic that's been coming up more and more as the .coms are kind of running out of ones that you could purchase for your business or your client. And one of the things that the SAA confirmed that the .com beat .city. So if you're thinking, .la, .los Angeles, Oakland, dogspa.la, that the .com was beating them. So that's something to take into account And as far as this video is not going to be your guide to being able to purchase expiring domains or buying domains in depth, but there is going to be some additional content and material in this section that'll include this study and video for you guys to take a look at. So looking forward to seeing you in the next video as we go through the basics.